everybody. Today we are making potato salad. Now the potato salad I'm making today is my mom's potato salad. I get a lot of people telling me, oh, this tastes just like when my mom made it. So easy peasy, you can add things if you want to, but I keep it really simple. All right, I have already boiled some potatoes. I boiled them yesterday. You know, you just cut them in half and you boil them. And then I like to let them sit in the refrigerator overnight to let them get cold. And then they're good for cutting. I have also boiled some eggs. So make sure that you get them all boiled. You don't want to crack a real egg. That would mess up your potato salad. Okay, you need some Miracle Whip, mustard, and paprika. You don't have to have the paprika. And so this is the base. This is the basic potato salad recipe. I have already gone ahead and diced up my potatoes, except for one, and some eggs. I'm just making a really small batch. I just did about 3 or 4 potatoes, and I'm going to dice up one of them. I use a small paring knife that's not really sharp, and you'll see what I mean in a minute, because when I cut my potatoes, I put them in my hand like this, and then I slice them. I want to dice them up. Oh my goodness, I'm probably breaking so many rules. So I go a couple ways, and then I do a couple this way, and there I have my diced potato all done. And I put that in there. So you see what I mean by a paring knife that's not super sharp, because I don't want anybody to cut themselves. I'm sure you have your own ways of dicing. That's great. All right, so I've got my 3 to 4 potatoes diced up. You know, not tiny, not large, you know, like medium chunks. And now I have my egg. I recommend, if you do not already have like a special egg boiler, I never do it out of the water in my stove, because of course my mom had a special container that she boiled eggs, and when you use that, things come off in huge chunks like this, and it does not rip apart your egg. So I'm just, you know, peeling it off so easy. So I recommend, you know, investing in one of those little egg boilers, because it just comes off in nice big chunks, and I still have my egg that's not in pieces. So invest in one of those. Now, same thing. I'm going to keep this in my hand. I'm going to make a couple cuts going down this way. Then I'm going to come across, do about 3 coming the long way, and then I kind of tip it, and I'm going to do 2 coming down this way. And then I have my egg that's falling apart in my hand, and I just put that in with my potatoes. All right, so I did 3 eggs and 3 to 4 potatoes. So it seems to be a good mixture. Now I'm gonna put in my Miracle Whip. This one is almost out, so I'm gonna have to use my scraper and scrape out what I can. You wanna use up, you know, the most that you can. Now I know some people like to use Hellmann's mayonnaise, but Miracle Whip is going to give you, you know, just an extra yummy flavor. So got a little bit of sweetness to it, more than regular mayonnaise. So this is a time when you do want the Miracle Whip. It's a miracle. All right, so I put for this small batch, probably about 3/4 of a cup, half cup to 3/4 of a cup. Now, my yellow mustard. Some people use other kinds of mustard. Some people don't use mustard at all. I just do, I don't want tons of it. Maybe a couple teaspoons. See how I just have very little mustard in there? And I'm gonna mix it around. Wait, I wanna put some salt. Just shake a little bit of salt in there. All right, now mix all of that around. My mom did put onion in here, like she would slice up some onion and put it in, but I found that I'm not really an onion person anymore, so I'm gonna make it without, and it still will be yumminess. All right, so I'm getting it mixed around. And I'm seeing, because I've made this a million times, that it's looking a little dry. So how do you fix that? Well, going back to my Miracle Whip, I'm gonna put some more of that in there. So I put another big dollop of that in there. So you could put, some people put pickles in theirs. Anything goes at this point, but I like to keep mine pretty simple. All right, now it's looking a little creamier, and let me show you what I mean by creamier. Maybe you can see that. It's looking a little like creamier than it was. So that's how I want it. Now I have to do the taste test, because maybe I need to add more salt. Maybe I need to add some more mustard. I'm gonna have to take another bite. Creamy, yummy. I think I'm gonna add a touch of everything. Just a touch of mustard and another touch of mayo and another touch of salt. And then I think I'm just gonna call it good. So mix all that up. So I like it creamy. You don't want dry potato salad, because especially after it sits in the refrigerator for a little bit, it does dry up a little bit more. So you want it to be pretty creamy. So keep whatever Miracle Whip base, make sure that's nice and creamy. All right, so I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna put it back into what I had my potatoes cooling in, so I can just keep it ready for my party I'm gonna have this afternoon. It's just a small party, because I'm just making a small thing of potato salad. Get everything, all that goodness in there. And then, so you could put it in a pretty bowl. So if you're taking it somewhere, you can put it in a pretty bowl, but I'm just gonna put it in here. And then you can top it with some paprika just to make it look prettier. And then my potato salad is done. Potato salad, quick, easy, simple. It's make sure you keep it cool. And I'm gonna pop it in the refrigerator and it'll be ready for my party. Actually, it's ready now. So, potato salad, made easy, give it a shot.